I've been watching anime for quite some time, but I've never seen a single show beat FMAB in terms of rating. Gintama, one of the best shonen comedy. Kaguya-sama, one of the best romantic comedy. Fruits Basket, Attack on Titan, interspecies reviewers. What the fuck? Many sat on the throne, but none overstayed its welcome. After some time, FMAB would eventually regain the top spot. Was it because it was one of the best anime to ever exist, with amazing action sequences, racism against black people, a solid story that keeps you guessing at every point, slowly unraveling new pieces of information while giving you just the right amount to keep you hooked? No! It is because the fan base is a bunch of dumb babies who can't watch a deserving show climb up the ranks. So they come together, like freaking ants, and review bomb that particular show. What are you even gaining by doing that? Just as Frieren gained the top spot, I thought it would eventually come down, cause brain rot, but it didn't. Frieren is still at the top for like half a year now, and the rating gap between Frieren and FMAB is still increasing. Somehow, Frieren did what even Attack on Titan couldn't. Frieren is a story that starts after she and a party have defeated the Demon King. So it's kind of similar to Redo of Healer. Just think of it as starting a second playthrough in Elden Ring. So, the seemingly immortal Frieren has a very long lifespan, but her party members, Himmel, the hero, Aizen, Haita, can't live as long as her. You may think this is a sob story about a girl who outlives everyone, but Frieren is anything but that. Shit yourself. It is a story about time, mainly our perception of it. Everyone reminisces about their adventures, how they were nearly executed, how Haita couldn't hold his liquor, and Frieren just being Frieren. Frieren then leaves her party and goes on a solo journey, promising that they will catch the next meteor shower in 50 years. And when that time arrives, everyone has turned old. Oh look, now there are two dwarfs in the party. They go on one last adventure to watch the meteor shower, traveling just like old times. Himmel passes right after witnessing the meteor shower. At the funeral, only the sound of the shovel can be heard as Frieren remembers the time that she spent with Himmel. For someone like her, 10 years is simply a blip. On the other hand, I become sappy when a series I've been watching for more than 3 months ends. No! But for someone as apathetic as Frieren, she starts crying. Not because she has lost a friend, but rather she realizes a mistake. How she wasted her precious time when she could have spent it with a dear friend and got to know him better. It might be a short amount of time she spent with Himmel, but those 10 years made an impact on her, which even a 1,000-year life couldn't. She changes, slowly but surely, on her journey to India, where she might get a second chance to do what she couldn't. While traveling with Fern, she tries to know her better, her likes, her dislikes. She learns to live at a pace of a human. Frieren changed me. Normally, I like to watch my anime in peace without anyone's interference, but watching Frieren made me want to spend more time with my family. So I watched a few episodes in front of my mom. What the? No! Mom! That's not what the show is about! Flashbacks are the most boring part of any series. If they are done poorly, just look at Naruto. Oh fuck that swing if I see it again. This guy on Tumblr took 3 years to count the total number of flashbacks in Naruto. Not in Shippuden, Naruto. And oh god, making interesting flashbacks is one of the hardest things. I suppose. When I think about flashbacks, no one does it better than 20th Century Boys. It builds up anticipation by introducing new mysteries, partially answers them by revealing key information through flashbacks, giving away just the right amount of information to satisfy the readers without revealing the whole picture. Frieren, just like 20th Century Boys, is a masterclass when it comes to flashbacks. I mean, it says a lot when the character who topped the popularity poll is someone who exists only in flashbacks, excluding the first episode. Frieren casts a spell that creates a field of flowers, turning Haita and Aizen into a couple of cuties. While she as apathetic as ever going, we get a shot of him and telling Frieren that someday he would like to show her Blue Moon weed. And this information was omitted earlier in the episode. And now, the reason behind Frieren's fixation on finding this particular flower to put on Himmel's statue becomes apparent. And then, we get this beautiful moment. The animation! Oh my god, the animation! Studio Madhouse created some of the best anime to ever exist. Death Note, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, Hajime no Ippo, and many more. With a CV this stacked, there was no way Frieren could have bad animation. They went far and beyond, and not just in the fight scenes. Even when the characters are talking or serving tea, the way their head moves and the way their facial expression changes with every angle gives a feeling as if they're real people occupying real 3D space. This shot of the road is used when the hero's party arrives after defeating the Demon King, and the same shot is used when Frieren is leaving for her next journey 50 years later. You can see the moss on the side of the road has grown a lot, showing how much time has passed. Little things like these make the show more authentic. They could have cut corners by using still frames, but they went that extra mile to achieve those great feats. And the love and passion which they put into Frieren can be felt through each and every frame. This amazing animation is backed up by just as amazing voice acting. The voice actor of Frieren, Atsumi Tanizaki, perfectly captures the apathetic nature of Frieren. There is a certain type of vibe to voice acting in anime.
I think this is your best work yet.
By which you can tell if it's an anime or not. That's not how people really talk. The voice acting in Frieren doesn't feel exaggerated at all. It feels grounded. People feel like real people. Every character feels like their own person, not just some walking cliche of a trope. That is how games like Last of Us can have characters that leave a long-lasting impact with minimal screen time. The fan service in Frieren is subtle. It is not plagued by bullshit like other anime. Instead, it has culture. You can even watch it with your family. Only if your family is not into armpits. There is Frieren's ass which starts talking when she gets trapped in a mimic. There is a man on the screen who's gonna die, but you bet every viewer's focus was on the rest 50% of the screen. The only real pervert in the show is Fern. What did you say, Witch? The first thing she does after gaining X-ray vision is call Stark small. She did what Hime dreamed of. Fern. One of my favorite things about Frieren, surprisingly, is the fandom. Unlike the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom. Call this mid, bitch!
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
The memes, the high quality fan animation, the Rule 34s, how the whole fandom just wants to head back pouting for. It's a blast to see everyone enjoying this phenomenal fantasy, and I can't wait to be salty when it loses to the superior fantasy. Just like it was said at the end of Hunter x Hunter, you should enjoy the detours to the fullest because and Frieren is all about those detours. There is not a particular antagonist. This show takes more of a monster of the week approach, which generally speaking I don't like that much. But just like JoJo's, it takes that monster of the week approach and makes it interesting so that you care about what's going on. Because at the end of the day, it's those little detours that matter. Like watching a sunset with people you care about, or getting trapped in a snowstorm and waking up beside a stranger. Yes, like, or doing stupid stuff with your friends. Because these moments will be the one you will reminisce about. For me, the moments I fondly look upon aren't some life-changing occurrences, but rather they are the times that I spent with my family, or the time that I spent with my friends doing the most random shit, or watching a show, or just playing some good-ass video games. Life is all about those tiny moments, and one should enjoy them while they last. That is the message that Frieren drives home. I don't think I've enjoyed any anime or TV series as much as I've enjoyed watching Frieren. Now that Frieren has ended and we haven't gotten a season 2 announcement, I'm again reminded of the fact that not everything lasts forever. That is how we are truly able to appreciate it. And with that, I wonder where we will go from here on. I genuinely don't know what to expect from season 2, but I hope it will get announced soon and will be just as good if not better. It was a great 6.5 month adventure, and I'll be waiting without any tears cause it will be awkward when season 2 comes around. How many times did I say Frieren in this video?